Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing. As you can see, we do have the box. It's arrived today. This is from the gear store. I pre-ordered the Tomb Raider. This is actually the Tomb Raider Remastered 1, 2, and 3 Collector's Edition for the PlayStation 5, for the PS5. So, pre-ordered this back in, I think, of June 2024. There were several delays. I think maybe 2 delays. Finally, we had a shipping update, I think in November, which is November this year. And it did arrive when they said it was going to arrive, which is pretty nice. So as you can see, it is well packed. Kind of give you a look at there. You kind of see. Well, it's got the corner pieces there, protect the box. So let's get to unboxing. Before we take it out of the box, I never played the original Tomb Raiders, but my dad had them for the PC, which I don't think he ever played them, and I never played them. But I do have his original copies. The only ones I have right now is the Tomb Raider 3, which is in pretty good condition, has everything in it, complete in box. He's had this for quite a while. So I ended up taking these not too long ago from his house, and he also has the Tomb Raider Gold Edition, which I believe this was the expansion of Tomb Raider 1. But unfortunately, I do not have 1 or 2, just 3 in the Gold Edition. So hey, that's not too bad. Like I said, well, there's actually in the Collector's Edition, there is gets little replicas and miniature, I guess. I can't remember some of the items in there, but I think they actually recreated some of these boxes. So let's take a look. Alrighty, nice and plastic wrap here. And looking at this, Crystal Dynamics, I see some logos. Let's take out this plastic over this box here. Just put it like that. Lift the plastic like that. And let's take a look at the bottom first, since we got the bottom towards the camera. You can kind of see. I do have the limited run. Limited run is part of this deal. I actually was going to order this directly through limited run, but I saw it through the gear store. They had a, I guess DPI or somebody's actually was handling the I guess pre-order of this. So I ended up going through the gear store instead through the Crystal Dynamics, their store, I guess. Or Square Enix, I guess. I don't know. One of those stores. But I didn't go through limited run. I know they were carrying it as well. So let's see if we can take a look. You can kind of see it. You can see this. This has a different little sheen to the print there. So very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Let's take it this way. That's the back. I think the front's even the same. So yeah, even like that. Even got all the... Let's take it up here. Get a close look without too many reflections of the light. It is pretty decent, nice weight to it. So let's get to unboxing this guy here. All right. Well, the sides too. So besides that, they're pretty similar. It's upside down. You can see it's upside down. It's upside down, which is kind of interesting. This one is not upside down. So, Crystal Dynamic Spire. I'll be kind of curious to see why is that upside down. Let's see you know what? Was there a misprint? I wonder wait a minute, it's on this side, the front, so. Curious. I wonder what happened there. Maybe that's intentional? I don't know. Interesting. And there's the top of the box. Now let's open the box here. Let's take a look and see what this has. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. I see a Steelbook and I see the physical copy of the game. Very, very nice. So we do have all the editions and a physical copy here. So you can kind of see. Remastered, so you can pretty much, nothing unique, different. I think they do sell this as is, a standalone. That's how the art looks. And you got the back here. All right, and I see a bunch of other cool stuff down there as well. All right, I see there's a Steelbook, and there's actually, I think this is is it an art book? There's a map book. That's what it is. It's a map book. There is the Steelbook right here. Take a look at that. Oh, wow. That is very, very nice. Very cool. Love. And then this is kind of, I'm going to say it's like a emboss. It's kind of, you definitely, there's a relief on it you can kind of see. So that is really cool. There's the back. And the side here, the Steelbook. What does the interior have? Oh, yeah. The logo with Lara with the spindle right there in her eye. That is so cool. Very nice, very nice. And the next item we're going to remove here is the Exploration Map Book. Very nice. That is, yeah, pretty cool. There's the back. Let's take a peek inside and see what it has. Uh-oh. Spoiler warning. There's a spoiler warning in there? Uh-oh. The Exploration Map Book may contain spoilers. Read at your own risk. So we're only going to take a few. There, let's see if I get it within. Yes. So we're not going to look at it too much. So if you haven't played the game, which I haven't, I'll give you an idea. Some of the stuff is in it. Yeah, very cool. Tomb Raider Lara's home. Kind of breaking down some of the maps. So that's Tomb Raider. And there's, oh, they actually got the Tomb Raider gold in there. Again, hitting some of the maps. And then there's Tomb Raider 2. And then Tomb Raider 3. Again, very nice artwork. Very nice. And then the back. Actually, what they got here. Oh, that's kind of cool that they got the UK Today. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. What's in the bottom here? Looks like we got a nice little, is this a, what's that? Oh, official soundtrack. All right, let's see what the next item is. This looks like the poster. That is the poster. It's a nice little, nice wrapping thing there. So let's unfurl this and see what it looks like. There is the first poster, Tomb Raider Gold. There is Tomb Raider 2, and there is the Tomb Raider 3 poster. Love all three of those posters, very cool. All right, off to the next items in here are, that is the Tomb Raider soundtrack. Cool artwork on there as well, very nice. So, and then there is all the tracks on each of this game. Very nice. All right, let's see what else we got in here. And these are, what's these right here? Oh, these are little cards. I have to open these up. I've got to open these up. All the little cards. We'll open up these a little later. Very cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. We also got, oh wow, we got the little, just like I showed you with the boxes. I love this little, they've got the little boxes here. This almost looks like the original box. You know, very cool. And then they got the side art. In the back. The bottom is nothing on it. The top does have a logo. And it does open up like the originals. Look at that. Let's look at the top first. Oh yeah, the artwork. Very cool. Oh, it has a little notch where you can open it up, I guess. When you, very cool. And there is the little figurine. Again, nice artwork on it. The side art. The back. I wish I did have the actual originals from these. Do a comparison and just see what looks at this one. Ooh, nice. Yeah, these are really, really nice pieces. Yeah. That is so cool. It's got the pixelated look just like the characters in the game. That was Tomb Raider 2. This is the first one. Again, very nice artwork. Again, the side, the top, this side, the back, and let's take a look at the figure herself. Let's look at the artwork on top. Got the inside flap, and there she is, the first figure. I'll take these out and take a look at them in more close detail. Very cool. Very nice pieces, man. Very, very nice pieces. And we do have screws and anchors, and I bet you that. And here's a USB cord. This is probably for the Shadowbox with the gun. There's a USB charger. So we'll take a look at that here shortly. So we're going to take this one out. Kind of show you there. All right. So let's see how secure is she in this packaging. There is the figure. Doesn't really have any articulation. I tried to move this. It's kind of stiff. I don't want to break it. Like I said, it doesn't, you know, you can't even articulate the legs really, as far as I can tell. But it's pretty cool. It is a cool little. Let's see if we get a close-up look at that. That is pretty neat. Look at that, yep. Very nice detailing. Once again, like the paint application, very clean. That is a really, really neat little bonus extra piece part of this collection is this. These Lara pixelated figures. Now that is really pretty cool. That is definitely very, very cool. Very cool. Let's take a look at the Tomb Raider 2 figurine. Very nice. Even got the little patch on the side. Nice detail. Got her long little ponytail. Yeah, that is really such a cool figure. Even the patches on the side. Look at that. That is really cool. That is really nicely done. Pretty similar to 2. She still has the same look, just a different costume on. Got the little camo pants. Very nice. Nice detail. They can stand. Okay, well now look at the cards. Gorgeous artwork. I mean, I'm not familiar with the game since I haven't played these 3 particular games, the Tomb Raider series. So I am definitely, sure a lot of these locations are in the game. Looking at the border of the kind of leads back into the background of this. I love that with the globe. With the logo in the back, you kind of see it that's, yeah, very cool. Very nice. And the next card up, another very, very cool piece. So the Great Wall of China, probably another location in one of the games. Lara down there in the bottom right corner. Beautiful artwork. Again, the logo on the back, the same. And the next card, Lara in the snow, the mountains in the back. Yeah, these cards are just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful sceneries. Definitely. And the logo on the back. And another card. I think we got 3 more cards in the series coming up here, which is this one. Underwater. Very nice. Very cool. And again, the logo. And the second to the last card, her on a motorcycle in a canyon there, a desert. Yeah, very, very nice artwork. And the last card, looking into a mountain, into an entrance. You kind of see something above there. So I'm sure these are iconic. I'm sure I'll play the game. I'll probably run into these parts of the game. But yeah, very cool looking cards. Very nice artwork. The main star of this collector's edition, the main attraction, main hero, whatever you want to call it, is the gun. But here is a manual, basically for the Shadowbox user's manual. So very cool. Got the introduction, specifications. Requires 3 AA batteries, which are not included. And includes 3 length hanging screws. Okay. So I gotta get some batteries for this thing. It does have a US cable, so use USB, so low battery. So I wonder. Okay, so you can insert the batteries in the back compartment, or you can use the USB cable included as a power source. So that's good to know. All right, what else is in here? How does this say a 2-pager here? Ah, very cool. It's actually a template to hang on your wall where to put the screws. Here it is. Let's take it out of the protective wrapping. Whoa, there it is. Does have the, where you see where the screws go. Does where the AAA batteries compartment goes there. Let's see, oh. And there's a USB on the side, on off button. Lara Croft dual pistols. Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 remastered. A little plaque on the top. Definitely the guns that look made of plastic. Love the pixelated like the actual in the game. That is a really very cool little neat little piece. Let's turn on the light and see what it looks like with the Shadowbox with the little lights. And I can see the lights. There's 4 lights in the bottom. So let's actually, let me, the 4 lights, I don't know if it's really hard to see. You kind of see, maybe you kind of see there's a lot of shadows there, but yeah, there's 4 LEDs in there. So let's turn it on and see what it looks like with it all lit up. Very impressive with the 4 lights on. Definitely well lit. Definitely shows all the details. You can kind of see a little closer look at it. It's definitely a really nice piece. I mean, I'm just very impressed with this collector's edition. I'll show you with all the lights out what it looks like. That looks pretty impressive. Appreciate y'all sticking around. I hope this unboxing was entertaining, and I don't know if it's still available. I know it's been sold out. Like I said, this was a pre-order of 2024 last year in June. If it does, if you do find this, it might end up being on a secondary market for, unfortunately, a lot more money. But yeah, if you're a big Tomb Raider fan, this is definitely something to maybe to pursue if you missed it. So definitely worth it. So thanks for sticking around. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you want additional more videos like this. I put all kinds of content from gaming to collectibles and you name it. So until the next one, take care.